The truth about net worth, not salary. What shows real wealth? At 11 o'clock at night, a man was standing on his balcony. The lights of the city were shining, his expensive car was parked below, but a credit card bill message arrived on his phone. The monthly salary was more than 2 lakh rupees. People in the office considered him successful, but from inside he was scared. The pressure of EMI, rent, loan, and lifestyle had consumed his entire income. In that very same city, there was another man whose salary was half of his, but he had an emergency fund, investments, and above all, sleep at night. Right from here, the question begins. Who is rich? The one who earns more, or the one who truly has saved money and assets? We often connect wealth with salary. As soon as we hear someone's monthly income, a judgment forms in the mind that this person is rich, secure, and financially settled. But in the world of personal finance, salary is only the first page of the story. The whole book opens when we understand net worth. The simple meaning of net worth is, whatever valuable you have today, after subtracting your entire debt from it, what remains? If your assets are more, and liabilities are less, then your financial position is strong. If income is high, but debt is even higher than that, then the picture is not that good. Assets are those things that strengthen your financial life. Cash, bank balance, FD, PPF, mutual funds, stocks, gold, house, land, and business value can come into this. Liabilities are those things that are outstanding against you. Home loan, car loan, personal loan, education loan, credit card outstanding, and debt taken from someone come into this. The formula is very easy. Net worth equals total assets minus total liabilities. But a simple formula often shows the most uncomfortable reality of life, because salary is visible, but debt remains hidden. The car is visible, but its EMI is not visible. A big house is visible, but the loan statement is not visible. Social media has increased this confusion even more. People see vacation photos, see branded clothes, see expensive cafes, and assume that the other person is rich. But lifestyle and wealth are different things. Lifestyle is visible by spending. Wealth is made by saving and investing. A man can feel poor even by earning 3 lakh rupees if his expenses are 3.2 lakh rupees. Another can be secure even by earning 70,000 rupees if he is making assets with discipline. This very difference is between income and net worth. Income tells how much money is coming in. Net worth tells how much money is ultimately sticking with you. Salary is like a tap from which water comes every month. Net worth is like a tank in which water collects. Even if the tap is big, but the tank is leaking, you will still feel thirsty. Now let's look at an example. Amit's salary is 2 lakh rupees per month. He lives in a premium apartment, drives an expensive car, and buys everything on EMI. In the office, Amit looks successful. His clothes are expensive, the phone is latest, weekend outings are classy, but at the end of the month his savings remain almost zero. He has a car, but there is a loan too. There are credit card reward points, but there is an outstanding balance too. The salary is high, but net worth is weak. Now look at Rahul. His salary is 80,000 rupees. He lives in a simple house, does not take unnecessary EMIs, and puts money into SIP, PPF, and an emergency fund every month. Rahul does not look glamorous. But if the job goes away tomorrow, he has a backup for a few months. This very backup is his real financial dignity. Amit's life feels rich from the outside. Rahul's life is stable from the inside. This is the biggest lesson of net worth. Wealth is not what people assume by looking at your parking. Wealth is what can save your family from panic in difficult times. In India, this point has become even more important because household debt has gradually become a big part of people's financial planning. A home loan can be productive if the house has been bought at the right price and the EMI is manageable. But a personal loan and credit card debt can quickly damage net worth. A credit card gives convenience, but an unpaid balance can be expensive. Even a small purchase can become a big liability with interest and penalty. Many people feel happy seeing the minimum payment. They feel the bill is managed, whereas in reality the debt returns even heavier next month. Net worth shows us whether our decisions are building wealth or just financing a lifestyle. If your salary increased but along with it car upgrades, bigger rent, costly gadgets and frequent loans also increased, then net worth probably will not increase. This trap is called lifestyle inflation. Income increases, but spending starts running faster than it. First, needs are met, then comfort comes, then comparison begins. Slowly, a person starts living not for their salary, but for the eyes of others. Net worth calculation breaks this illusion. It asks, What did you have left after showing off? Calculating it is not difficult. Open a notebook, Excel sheet or phone notes and start writing the truth of your financial life. First, write your liquid assets. Bank balance, cash, FD, emergency fund, and that money which can be used quickly when needed. Then write investments. Mutual funds, stocks, PPF, EPF, NPS, bonds or any other financial asset whose current value you know. After this, write physical assets. Gold, house, land or any such property that can be sold at a reasonable market value. But one caution is necessary here. Do not increase net worth artificially by giving too much value to your personal belongings, old furniture or emotional things. Now write liabilities. The outstanding amount of home loan, car loan, personal loan, education loan, credit card dues and money taken from any friend or relative. Now subtract total liabilities from total assets. The number that comes will be your net worth. This number can be positive, 0 or negative, anything. If it is negative, there is no need to panic. It just means that right now the priority should be debt reduction and savings discipline. If it is positive, even then overconfidence is not needed. It has to be seen whether the assets are liquid or all the money is locked in a property that is not easy to sell. Net worth is not just today's score. The real work is to track it every year so that the direction can be understood. If your net worth is increasing every year, then your financial life is on the right track. If after an increase in salary the net worth is flat, then there is a leak somewhere. This leak is often hidden in small expenses. Daily food delivery, impulse shopping, subscriptions, random upgrades and credit card swipes slowly make a big hole. Many people do investment later and expense first. A better way is to separate saving and investment automatically as soon as the salary comes. This is called pay yourself first. Meaning first payment to your future, then payment to the rest of the world. There are two big ways to increase net worth. Increase assets and decrease liabilities. If both jobs keep happening together, financial progress becomes fast. To increase assets, regular investing is necessary. SIP, PPF, EPF, NPS or suitable investments can be chosen according to your risk capacity. Every investment is not right for everyone. Someone needs safe instruments, someone needs equity exposure, and someone needs more liquidity. Therefore, blindly putting money on the advice of any real tip or friend can be dangerous. Investment should be done after understanding, not just in FOMO. To decrease liabilities, one should first attack high-interest debt. Credit card dues and personal loans can become enemies of wealth creation. A long-term loan like a home loan can be in a different category, but its EMI should also remain comfortable according to income. If the EMI is so high that the emergency fund, insurance and investment all stop, then even an asset can become stress. An emergency fund is not a glamorous part of net worth, but it is very powerful. It saves you from taking debt during job loss, medical emergencies and sudden expenses. Health insurance and term insurance are also indirect protection. They do not look like assets, but they can save your net worth from falling in a big emergency. Many people start wealth building but forget protection. A medical bill or the death of an earning member can shake the entire planning. The value of the house can be included in net worth, but one should be realistic about the primary residence. It is not always practical to take money out by selling the house you live in. That is why liquid assets have a different importance. Money should not make you rich just on paper, it should be accessible in difficult times too. Your net worth changes with age. At the age of 25, there can be learning and debt. At 35, assets should be built, and at 50, stability becomes more important. There is no fixed rule for comparison. Every individual's income, city, family responsibility and starting point is different. Someone has to support parents, someone has an education loan on them, someone has received an inheritance and someone is starting from zero. Therefore, instead of comparing net worth with others, compare it with your own previous year. Your real competition is your old financial behavior. If last year your net worth was 2 lakh rupees and this year it is 4 lakh rupees, then there is progress. No matter if the person opposite is playing in crores. Small progress is also powerful because compounding makes small steps big over time. First, making 1 lakh rupees feels difficult. Then 5 lakh rupees, then 10 lakh rupees, and gradually wealth building becomes a habit. But net worth is not just a money number. It is a freedom number. It tells how many choices you have. If the job is toxic, can you leave immediately? If there is a family emergency, can you handle it without taking a loan? If you have to change your career, do you have a cushion for a few months? This is real wealth. Salary can give you status, but net worth gives you strength. Respect can be found from salary, peace is found from net worth. Real financial maturity comes when, along with increasing income, you also learn spending control and investment discipline. Take a small step from today. Write down your net worth, whether the number looks good or scary. Because what gets measured gets improved. If the number is low, do not consider it a judgment. Consider it a map that tells you which direction you have to go. Reduce debt, increase assets, make an emergency fund, understand insurance, and keep your lifestyle a little behind your income. One day salary might stop, job might change, or business might slow down. But a strong net worth can handle you before you fall. This is real wealth. Not buying expensive things, but making such a financial base that lets you live not out of fear, but out of choices. Therefore, next time when you are impressed by hearing someone's salary, ask a question to yourself. What is their net worth? And an even bigger question than that is, in which direction is your own net worth going, up, down, or stopped right there? Because in life, money is not just a thing to earn. The art of managing, saving, and increasing money turns an ordinary income into extraordinary security. Salary is the voice of your hard work, but net worth is the truth of your financial story. And this very truth decides whether you look rich or are truly becoming rich.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.